guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing my favorite and y'all's favorite too, a quick weave. This time I'm doing it with a closure and I'm doing a kinky straight texture, which has been highly requested. So I got this hair from Curlyme hair. I will leave all the information for this hair down below, so make sure you guys are checking out the description box. But I got 3 bundles of kinky straight and I got a closure. So let's get into the install. I'm going to be taking you guys step by step on how I did this. So I like to start with prepping the hair, which consists of washing it typically, but today I have a closure, so I am going to have to bleach the knots, and I like to do that because it gives the closure a more natural appearance. The knots are those little black dots you guys saw at the base of the closure. That gives it kind of a wiggy look, and all you have to do is bleach those with some bleach and developer, lighten it up, and it has a little scalpy vibe. Okay, so I let that sit for about 15 minutes. I would say watch it though. All bleach is different, all hair types are different. Kinky straight hair is like a lighter texture, so it lifts very fast because it lifted while I was washing the bundles, which you guys are going to see in a second. So it's a pretty quick process. And also make sure you guys are wearing gloves during this. I do this all the time, so it didn't bother me, but wear gloves if you're doing this. So I'm using the Tresemme Keratin Smooth shampoo and conditioner. I love this line. It does keep the hair like frizz free, nice and smooth, and kind of prepares it for like heat styling, which I am going to do later. So I like to use this, and again, it is affordable, so I would definitely check this out. So I'm just washing the bundles. I did wash all 3. I don't think I need to leave that in. We know how to wash bundles from the root to the tip, and just kind of like scrub it out and make sure your hair is clean. As you can see, there's no like color or dirt coming off the hair, which means there's probably no fillers or anything. And I love that. That's why I like to wash my hair before putting it in, because like you never know what you're going to be washing out. And this one was good to go, but I just like to wash my hair anyway. So yeah. So by the time I was finished watching this, it was time to rinse out the closure, and I did the same steps. I washed off the bleach, and then I went ahead and shampooed it and conditioned it. And I did let the conditioner sit for about 15 minutes, nothing too long. Like, I don't know if you guys know, like, you don't have to let conditioner sit for like hours or like days. Like, it's really okay. Like, 15 minutes, you're good to go. So now we're moving on to the install, which is kind of the hard part, but honestly, you guys just take your time and breathe. I've never ever done a quick weave closure install. So this is my first time, and I honestly was gonna get my hair done, but I'm like, no, I'm gonna show the girls that they can do this too, and it is just as easy as a regular quick weave. So I put a nude cap down first to give the illusion of a more scalp-like look when I lay down the closure. But honestly, I should have just used a regular one. This was like a HD one. I thought I was doing something, but like a regular nude one is just fine. And then I'm putting the black one on top and putting the liquid quick weave cap protectant, whatever you want to call it. I will leave all the products for that down below, but I put that on top, but I avoid the closure part that I marked off, because if I put it over the closure part, it's going to turn black and it's not going to give a scalp like vibe. So I'm laying that down, and then I also like to use some kind of spray, like a very hard hairspray or like a lace spray, to just secure the cap, and I sit under the dryer until it is completely dry. And once it's dry, I come from under the dryer and then I cut the cap off, and you guys are going to see in a second what's left, and that is my foundation of the quick weave. And I do a very great job at my quick weaves because they do not come off until I take them off. Okay, and I don't know if you guys noticed, I did leave edges out. I wish I would have left more, but I was like, no, Tasha, don't do too much. But I just wanted to give a really like natural look, because you know it's kinky, it has texture, it was gonna match my hair, but I did not leave out enough like by the closure area because I didn't want my hair to get snagged. So it's like, it looks like it's like bald, but it's not. It's just slicked back. So that's what that looks like. But you guys get the vibe, right? Again, this is my first time. I don't like to come on here being perfect because I'm not perfect, and we're learning together, and you guys are going to know like it's trial and error. You're not going to get it right the first time. It's okay. The more you practice, the better you'll get. So I'm actually going to be gluing down my closure because for one, this is a quick weave. We want it to be a quick, easy process. And for two, I have a pixie cut, so I have no hair to braid down or anything for it to be sewn down on. So this is the alternative. And from my observation, I honestly think that this won't slide back. I feel like when it's sewn down, it starts to slide back, and this feels like very, very, very secure. So I like that. The only thing I will say is that I would not put the glue up as far as I did. Kind of just stop and then use your spray or lace glue to lay down the front of it. That was my mistake. I was just following the guide, but whatever. And my mom did have to help me because I was struggling a little bit. So I like to put the closure down and then do the tracks. That made the most sense to me. I've seen people doing it the opposite way where they started gluing the tracks and then they were putting the closure on. This makes it easier because now you know like how much hair you'll need and where you need to stop and which way to lay the tracks. This is just easier. So I'm putting the tracks on as close as possible, trying to pack them in. And this was so much hair, you guys. I still had so much of each bundle left. I think I might try to go back in and stuff them in because I like my hair as full as possible. But even though I only used about, honestly, 2.5 bundles, my hair is still full. 2.5 bundles and a closure is so rare these days to get such a full look. It's like now these days you have to buy like 3 to 4 bundles. So I love that about Curlyme hair. I haven't done an install with them before and only used 2 bundles. So I really feel like if you're looking for like thick, good quality bundles, you definitely should check out Curlyme hair. And if this video is moving too fast for you guys, you can definitely check out my other quick weave videos. They're a little bit more in depth, so you'll get the gist of like what a quick weave is, the foundation, how to lay the tracks. This is for my girlies that have already done the quick weave a time or two, you know what I'm saying? And you're trying to, elevate it a little bit. But you can check out my other videos. I have plenty of them. So you guys, the other day I kind of learned how to do a widow's peak. So I was so excited. So I kind of did like a very slight widow's peak just so that my hairline looked more natural, because naturally I do have like a slight widow's peak. And I hate when I cut my closure across and the hairline is just straight. It irks me so bad, and I finally figured out why. It's because, baby, your hairline is not straight across. So why the heck should your wigs or your closures or should anything be straight across? So just kind of like pluck it, have fun with it. That's what I did, and I really, really like it. So now you guys are going to see me cutting off like the sides of the closure, which is going to make the install look a little bit flatter and more natural. And I got the glue on the side, child, so I'm just trying to get rid of that. But yeah, that was pretty much it. I'm going to spray it again and lay it down. I did not use glue for the closure. You guys know I'm not a glue girl. I simply am using spray, and that is it. So now we're going to move on to the styling after this, and that's the fun part for me. All this is like stressful. I love the cutting, I love the layering, I love the curling, I love the fluffing. That is me, okay? So this is the hair. It looks so good. It's so cool. Oh my god, it's so cute. So I'm just gonna take random sections and literally just start flat ironing it. This was a new flat iron that I actually got in the mail. Not my favorite. I don't think I liked it for this texture because, for one, I couldn't see what temperature it was on, and it just wasn't getting this hair how I wanted it to, which I didn't want the hair bone straight because I still wanted body, but I'm gonna try this another day. But this was not the day for that. So you guys are gonna see me use my OG flat iron in a second. But I tried it with this one, okay? So I did a light flat iron, and then I'm gonna get to layering and then curling. So I like to do like a slight layer first, and then once my hair is curled, I like to go back in and layer it some more just to see like where the curls are sitting, where the body is, and all that. So it is a process, but it's really fun for me. I feel like once you start styling the hair, you really like personalize it to yourself. It gives the hair character. Like, I just love it. So I'm just doing random curls throughout my hair. And one thing I do love about kinky textures is that the hair is so light and fluffy. It feels feathery. It doesn't feel too hot. It doesn't feel too heavy. It is literally like dream hair for me, and it's very effortless. However, it is going to be a looser curl. It's not going to have, you know, full volumen. It's going to have body, but you're not going to have tight curls. So if that's something you're looking for, this is not going to be the hair for you. But if you like hair that just kind of like falls and looks natural, like a silk press or something like that, or a blowout, this is definitely going to be it. But you guys, this completes the look. I just kind of combed it out and fluffed it and played with it, layered it some more. And that was it. I love, love, love this hair. And this is like my vacay hair. I'm going out of town for a few days. So that's why you guys know I love to do me a little quick weave when I go out of town, honey. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Again, all the information for Curly Me hair will be down below. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.